So not only is there one chocobo over here, there's a bunch of chocobos over here. Many feathered friends.
Yeah.
Good job today, boy. It's just like I've been saying. There's no faster thing on two legs than you.
How sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Give him all the pets.
And if we come back and talk to him again.
Watch out, Gold Saucer. A new champion's headed to town real soon.
Ooh.
So, yeah, something that's cute is this guy's next two lines are both, that line and this
You
one.
want something better. You want to climb mountains and run across the ocean, don't you?
Aww.
Those are the Gold Saucer comment and that are references to mechanics from the original game related to chocobos that we
Perfect.
cannot interact with in this game, but we will see some of them in Rebirth.
Okay.
Hey, newbie. This delivery isn't due for inspection.
Huh? These ones addressed to Don Corneo?
Yes, idiot. Those ones.
The ones we just opened?
No, not that one.
Okay.
Trust me, kid. There's a lot of things you're better off not knowing.
Got it.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's head on inside.
South.
Yeah, I don't know why that big sign exists. I guess it's like the south entrance. You think it would say Wall Market because that's where we are, but I guess everybody knows.
Supergirls.
Super girls. Those are my favorite kinds of girls.
Welcome to Wall Market, the pleasure capital of Midgar that's got everything for everybody.
Wow.
Couple, huh? It's all good. Play together, do your own thing, earn a little scratch on the side even. Whatever you're into, we got you. Got a special one-time limited offer.
No, thank you. Come on, Cloud. Let's go.
So, what kind of mischief you looking to get up to tonight? You gotta let go of your inhibitions and set yourself free.
Great.
Indulge your wildest fantasies. What happens here stays here. After all, baby, you're in Wall Market. That's just how we do.
Would you look at it, you guys? Oh, the sights, the sounds.
You two. Yes, you. Do you have a place to stay this enchanted evening? We have the perfect room for a sweet-looking couple like you.
So, pretty much every dialogue choice we encounter here in Wall Market has some kind of impact on something. I'll
Okay.
explain a little bit better in just a second here. But for the time being, what this one does, we're not actually getting a room. This is just like, this mainly just affects like the way that Aerith reacts to us here. No thanks, or back off, because the implication is this is he's inviting us to have a little liaison.
Right, yes.
So if we're like, if we say how much, which is what we're gonna pick.
How much?
Cloud.
If you go back off, she kind of like nods and is like, yeah, thanks for standing up for me or whatever. But so originally Wall Market, I mean it still is. It's a meant to be kind of like a red light district. In the original game, it was
Item. Just green
yeah,
sign
just
that
a big
says
green sign that says item. In the original game, it was a lot more like run down and scuzzy than this. But because it was a really well remembered, kind of like unique standout segment, they blew it up a lot for this, and they added so much stuff that they changed the temperature of the town a little bit. It's still a red light district with some seedy stuff, but it's also a bit more broadly. It's a bit more broadly touristy in parts of it. So we talked previously about how a lot of the records that you pick up in this game are like music that we won't get to until the next game or whatever. That one is just like an arrangement of a theme we will be hearing shortly.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's especially in this central area, it's just a lot of food stalls and restaurants and whatnot. And A lot of this is a fairly direct recreation of the original game. There's a couple of rooms that are like laid out exactly like they were in the original, but there's also, like I said, it's just been expanded a lot. There's a lot more detail now. This place, I had a little, there's so many barks here, as per usual. I had a little bit of trouble getting some of the ones that I want. If you look at this thing, you see there's like a big eyeball smack dab in the center of that. This place is supposedly the sandwiches itself they're monster burgers, and there are NPCs nearby debating whether or not this is a marketing gimmick or whether or not they're actually cooking with monster parts.
Have you watched any of that new anime?
Chadley,
What?
Cloud, I will go.
you shouldn't be here, Chadley. You're too young for all of this.
But the success
Avert your
of the endeavor
eyes.
rests entirely upon you. Your assistance would be much appreciated.
Go home, Chadley.
Do you need a ride? Like,
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it? Cloud, I've registered a new
Cloud.
summons battle intel request.
has he always started that way?
I love the way he says Cloud when he's doing Cloud. I love the way that I love the way he always starts his sentences with that.
I don't know how I've missed that.
It's not every single sentence, obviously, but he often starts a sentence with just a very frank Cloud. Hi. Hello, Cloud. My friend. Hello,
Fat
Cloud.
Chocobo. Oh yeah, buddy.
Cloud, I seem to have lost my chaperone yet again. Do you think you could help me find my way to the bus stop? I don't think I should be here.
For real.
Cloud, could you explain to me what a Supergirl is? I need to conduct further research.
Oh no. No.
Aerith is like, Cloud, who is this? Why is he asking?
Is this
about
your
Su-
child?
Is this your little brother,
I have
Cloud?
to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
But yeah, so as per usual, not only have we picked up a couple more things while we were in the tunnels, but when he gives you new tasks, if you've already done the things to meet the parameters of those new tasks, it's automatically completed. ATB boost is a really good materia that I keep forgetting about. Press L1 and R1 in the middle of combat, and it doubles the amount of ATB the person currently has. So if you've got 1 pip full, you can quickly hit L1 and R1, and you got 2 pips full.
Wow.
At its current level, it takes I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes before you can use it again.
Okay.
So most of the time, you're only gonna be able to use it during one fight or during a boss fight. Like it'll be a couple of times during the course of that fight. As you level it up, the cooldown time before you can use it again reduces.
Yeah.
It is a really good one for like, oh, I'm about to stagger this guy, and I want to make sure I have 2 full bars, like right when he goes down. It's very useful.
Warmth, relaxation, the sweet embrace of pretty ladies. Oh, that's what I need.
Johnny, the guy that we kicked out of town?
I thought I told him to get lost, and yet here he is. I can see him with my own 2 eyeballs. Now, Johnny, when I said get out of town, I meant Midgar. I didn't mean Sector 7.
Is he ignoring us?
To enter or not to enter? That is the question. Wherefore does this philosophical quandary torment me? You totally get where I'm coming from, right?
So, again, all the dialogue choices here do affect something. And I gotta be real with you, Johnny. I got no clue what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I should have figured. You're not the philosophical, introspective type like me. That soft, naive face. I know your kind well, bro. You're just another musclehead who uses violence to work through your inner demons.
Damn!
Huh? Yeah, what's up?
Seen Tifa around?
Tifa? My love? My light? Who are you and how do you know her? No, shut up. I don't care. Tifa's here? Why? Tell me why! Oh god, no. I did this to her, didn't I? She came looking for me to beg me not to leave her. Snap out of it, Johnny. Your Tifa needs you. Tifa, I'm coming, baby!
Whee!
Who was that?
Nobody you want or need to know.
So 2 details I want to point out. 1, every time Johnny leaves a scene, the camera cannot keep up with him.
Right.
He's too fast. This sign with these polygon honeybees is exactly the same as it was in the original.
Perfect.
Other thing
I love that he also ran off without getting any information about where she was.
It's true. He's just gonna go figure it out.
To open at this time.
He can check every corner of town faster than he can have a conversation with us. He's just that quick. The other thing, if anybody's confused about who are you and how do you know her, he's never seen us before. He had a blindfold on when we told him to get out of town.
Oh.
He has no clue who Cloud is.
Okay.
He has no clue who Cloud is.
You're not still wasting your gill at the Honeybee Inn, are you?
You bet I am. Found me a secret route in, one nobody don't know about. Only trouble is it's filled with drunks and garbage.
A secret route into the Honeybee Inn, you say?
Leave me alone, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
So, in addition to the main streets, this place is absolutely littered with little back alleys that I am gonna stick my head into, but we're not really gonna interact with them right now.
Okay.
A bunch of them. This one we can actually get something from. A bunch of them like have chests in there, but they're blocked by NPCs, and we can't get to them right now.
Okay. Is he puking or peeing?
That scent. I can't stand it.
I do think he's meant to be puking.
Okay.
So we're not going to do anything to help this dude out. We're just going to take his little orb.
Gross.
Hopefully it's not a puke orb.
Gross.
That candy that comes with the summoning materia ice cream. You have Alexander, don't you? You have to give it to me. That's the only one I don't have yet.
Why should I? It took me forever to get it too.
We walked past, or rather we will walk past in a second here, a materia pop vendor, which are just these big, colorful materia-looking ice creams, and they come with collectible little summon toys. We can't interact with them, but there are a number of people around town talking about them. What I was going to say was that the various dialogue choices we're making throughout here determine not like a huge, where the story's going to go or whatever, but there are two distinct, separate groupings of side quests that you can get while you're on Wall Market. And you can only get one or the other. You'll have to replay the game to get both chains, and which chain you get is determined by your dialogue choices and a couple of other things.
Gotcha.
And there's like just a few minor differences other than just the side quest, which I will explain when we get to the relevant parts.
Okay. The Monster Burger thing reminded me again. Have you watched or have any interest in that? Delicious in Dungeon
anime. I have not watched it yet. I keep seeing posts about it. I was literally texting with Joey the other day. I sent him a meme. He sent me a meme related to it.
Oh, there's the pops.
Yep, there they are. Okay. He sent me a meme just the other day, and we were both like, we probably need to just watch this show already.
Yeah.
But nobody will shut up about it. It seems like it's funny.
Yeah, Spencer started it without me. After being like, Aiden, we really gotta watch this. He started it when he went on that trip with his friends.
Look who it is! Where one Johnny goes, Johnny's father follows.
My son Johnny has been roaming the streets of Wall Market. Before he leaves town, I need to make sure I deliver him his lucky pillow.
His
lucky
pillow.
Of course. But a growing man needs plenty of sleep. Sleep of good quality, no less. That's how mind and body stay healthy and active. In other words, this pillow is crucial to his health.
No, yeah.
This dude
My wife is back
never
in Sector
shuts up.
7.
Every time you talk to him, it's like 4 barks that's a full paragraph long each.
Yep.
Provocative. Of course, I haven't been to any myself, so I don't know what goes on around here. Not in the slightest.
Right. You laughing at the end does not make that convincing.
Well, I hope you catch your son. I think he's probably too fast for you. But yeah, if you may remember his mother, Laura Ingalls Wilder, was like, "Oh no, how will he survive without his lucky pillow? He even forgot his favorite toothbrush."
Yeah.
I love he heard tell that Johnny is in Wall Market. The legend of Johnny spreads far and wide. People just can't help but talk about him.
I feel like you shouldn't just be barging in. Or something.
Yeah, you can barge in all you want. Who cares? It's communal hotel rooms. It's fine.
Oh, This is what I get for being a cheapskate. A room with a hooligan.
A hooligan? Okay, well, does he have to be laying like that, staring into your eyes all night? That's more disturbing to me than like the glasses and the tank top and hooliganism.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time sleeping too if there was a stranger looking, if it was posed like that looking at me.
Oh.
Don't know about you, but this place sure is a lot weirder than I thought it'd be.
Yeah? What did you expect?
You know, something less...
So there is a ton of stuff packed into nooks and crannies around here. This is, I mean, it's you know, modeled after how packed and dense stuff gets in certain urban areas in Japan. So there are a lot of tiny little nooks and crannies and businesses tucked into like one section of a building or on an upper floor of a building or whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's new. A lot of it is direct recreations of stuff from the original, like this hotel. Across the 2 side quest chains, they send you to interact with different parts of it.
Okay.
And the side quest chain, I intend to show all of this stuff. Basically, I'm going to film a bonus episode that is an alternate, like the other stuff that there is to do in Wall Market.
Okay.
There's a fortune teller working here, but she's not doing her barks right now. Here we go.
I like your style, man.
It's a rush that never I just want what everybody else has got.
Heed these words of wisdom. All which is given in charity shall one day return to you tenfold.
I came to watch a few matches.
In the underground coliseum.
A bunch of the stuff around town that you would originally were sent off on a big quest line to like explore in the original game. Some of it is now sequestered to the side quests. And one of the side quest chains in particular, the one we're not going to do, most closely resembles the original, the layout from the original game. At some point, I will show all the alternate stuff here. I have not filmed that alternate take yet because it is unfortunately not as simple as just like loading a save from the beginning of Wall Market and making different dialogue choices. There are some differences with how Wall Market is playing out that are based on dialogue choices we made like multiple chapters ago.
Wow.
For example,
the dress Tifa was wearing?
The dress Tifa is wearing.
Yes!
The dress Tifa is wearing is determined by what you said to her back in chapter 3.
What did we say? I don't even remember.
We said something mature.
Okay. So that meant titties out is what that meant. Okay.
What I like is, and we'll see again when I get around to it. It's just I'm either gonna have to steal somebody else's footage, or I'm gonna have to put in like 5 hours of work to go and get all it's just a long time to get all of the dresses you can get. But something that I like about the dresses that she picks is they are all also watch these NPCs here.
Literally can't stop eating them.
I love these dudes hanging out. Check this out. No, dude. You gotta catch it. Okay, I'm ready this time. I'm ready. All right, watch. Hey, nice. There you go, man. Nice. That is because there's a lot of recycled stuff for the NPCs, obviously. That's a unique animation for those dudes hanging out right there.
That's great.
That's your gambling addiction talking.
That's your crippling gambling addiction.
We're talking about that in our addictions class, too.
Check it out. I think we might have found our man. And he's a gaudy one.
Yeah.
So is this the building we could see of
yes, we
the
could.
market, like in the distance?
No, so what I was going to say real quick before we go in here is about Tifa is that in my reading, all of the dresses she picks are like overreactions of like,
oh,
this must be what he means, and picking something that she thinks will impress him.
I see.
And yes, in her mind, something mature was boobies out, really short, like,
yeah.
I don't even know how to describe that, like prom dress.
Barely a dress, yeah.
We're looking for someone.
So sporty was an option.
Sporty was an option, yes. Yeah. And the other one was something exotic.
So people can't just walk
exotic,
through the front door, especially men.
How about me then? Can I go inside?
Maybe, but you're gonna wish you didn't.
You know Leslie? She's kind of cute. Homely, but cute.
Excuse you?
Kinda cute's not gonna cut it.
Come on, can't you help us out?
Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself into?
Aerith. Seriously, Les, she's not half bad. With a little work, I bet she'd clean up real nice.
Cloud, requesting permission to kill.
Denied.
If you're really sure you want to join an audition, then you're gonna need to get official approval.
And who can give us that?
The trio. The only ones in town who are considered authorities on Corneo's particular tastes. First, there's Chocobo Sam. And then there's Madam M over at the massage parlor. Last but not least, there's the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea.
Andrea Rodea.
Yeah, good name.
And you should know they don't recommend just any girl stupid enough to come knocking.
Duly noted. Thanks for the info. We'll be back soon.
I do think it's pretty funny that it's like Sam. Okay.
Madam
M. Okay, well, we didn't try hard with that one. Andrea Rodea.
It was a pretty nice view out
Yeah,
of the city
absolutely.
from there.
No, this is much prettier than it used to be with all the neon lights and the lanterns.
Aerith.
Like I said, it was a lot more run
Sure
down
about
in
this?
1997.
If you've got any better ideas.
Not really.
So that's the way it is. Tifa's been invited into the Don's estate.
Huh?
But to earn such a privilege, you must first win the approval of one of the trio. Right? Meaning, I now know what I must do to save her. Stay strong, Tifa! Help is on the way! Johnny's coming, baby!
As he
Not
runs
the
away.
sharpest tool in the shed, is he?
Nope.
No.
There Cloud goes with that blunt honesty. Classic. Signature Cloud.
Where are we going? We trying to sneak in the back?
Nah,
we're just robbing him.
We're just stealing from him a little bit. Hey, he shouldn't have left this outside where anybody could take it, is what I say. Listen, it's a real problem, okay? Because on one hand, I think that the chests, like, the chests in the boxes are a little distracting. They mess with the pacing and like a decent, like good level design and like narrative focus. It's a helicopter on top of that building. Let's go have a look inside. But on the other hand, I don't want people going like, Jacob, you missed a chest in the comments. If I'm doing my research and showing off all these barks and trying to film alternate takes of stuff, it's not like I'm just gonna leave a chest sitting there. What do you think? I'm crazy?
Market's premier weapon shop.
Ooh.
Oh, he wasn't lying about being Premier. He actually got a weapon for Cloud. Crazy.
Okay.
This dude has Cloud's first move that costs 2 ATB to use. You gotta have a full bar to use this one. It is just a really, really big, hard-hitting attack.
Nice.
And it does way more damage if you hit a staggered enemy.
Okay.
That is Cloud's, like, if you haven't been using focused thrust ahead of time, you gotta, like, you gotta have 2 bars going in, and you can do some serious damage with that. Anyway,
I kill to get my hands on Shinra's Relnica.
I'm a little bit annoyed at this bit because this is the NPC bark's not working right. If you listen here, these dudes said the first line of their series of barks, but it was ducked and there was no subtitles on. These guys are talking about the fact that the 2 owners of this shop had a falling out over their collection. Like they couldn't agree on who got what. So the dude over there is one of the owners, and he's talking about things that he wants.
It's loose. And blow us all to hell and back. We're safe for now. They've agreed to a ceasefire, apparently.
And apparently the 2 owners, or I think they're brothers, or both threatened to come to blows with their massive arsenals over the collection. And I like the line where they say it. Stops playing. Ah! Final Fantasy VII. Grrr! I go back outside. I try again. Doesn't matter.
feud's gotta run deep.
Ugh! I've had enough of barks. Still doesn't work. Still can't hear the first line.
They've agreed to a ceasefire, apparently.
Damn. Sure hope that lasts.
I was like, maybe if I go outside and the other dude's lines aren't playing first, it'll work. Does not work. What's up with that?
Yeah, you're just not supposed to hear it.
You are, though. I've heard it before. I don't know why it wouldn't work this time. I've had it. I've had it with NPC barks. I go away now. I flee from society. I don't want to talk to anybody anymore. Me and Aerith back on the road again. Nothing out here to see right now, but there's a stretch of construction just outside of Wall Market. Just a quiet little lane. We can't really do anything here just yet, but we will be coming back here later.
I'm surprised there's nobody.
Cloud, just cut it open with your sword. Just cut the door down, buddy.
Avalanche.
Some very
We tagged it.
Some remarkably well lit graffiti. Who bothered to put these lights here? Who left them on?
It's very stylized graffiti
Absolutely.
as well.
I know those guys.
It's me. I am those guys.
I am those guys.
I guess technically we're not really part of Avalanche.
I think we're kind of that's the thing, right? Is we are just a hired hand, but I think after the last two, I think we're
Maybe in.
I think they all think we're part of the gang now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
We're still we're not technically a card carrying member, but I'm just thinking, like we had the whole. I think Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse think of us as a bro now.
Yeah.
And after the second reactor bombing, I think Barrett had warmed to us as well.
Come around on us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, look at all this stuff. Look at that artillery that's just sitting around out here. Machine and gun.
I feel so alive watching those crazy bastards wail on each other.
Oh.
Because you're betting your life savings, you gambling junkie. How about this is it.
There's tons of little details tucked around here, and I walk pretty slow through here so we can see everything and hear all the NPC barks. But we're tucked away back in a back corner, and this is, again, like, a lot of these details are straight from the original game. The weapon shop guys, like, having a feud with one another is from the original game, too.
Okay.
And we saw in that shop that the dude was sitting on top of a tank.
Uh-huh.
Like, he was sitting on the head of a tank with its cannon and whatnot. And the other guys were talking about how the two brothers split their collection when they went their separate ways, and there was bad blood between them. Look at the Supergirl sign in the background.
Yeah.
60 tank and Rocket 13. That's got a good eye for sure.
These guys are also talking about the weapons dealer, specifically his brother.
Gotcha. Under the rotting pizza.
This is that's a track from the original game. That's what it was called. Just a funky rendition of it. We have actually, I believe we've already heard this game's, it was the area theme for the Sector 5 scrapyard.
Look at this garbage. Can't someone do something about it? Well, I guarantee you, our favorite weapons collector wouldn't call it garbage.
This dude over here is the other guy, and he's sitting on the bottom half of the tank. This is straight from the original game. The dude in the weapons shop is hanging out on the top half of the tank, and this dude is sitting on the bottom half of the tank. The treads in the body of it.
That's hilarious.
They literally split the tank in half to settle their dispute. And he is similarly daydreaming about other. Also daydreaming about Shinra military hardware he wants to get his hands on.
They were both thinking about the Relica or whatever.
The Relnica, they are insane for thinking they can get their hands on one of those. The Relnica is like a carrier plane.
Oh.
I don't know where they think they'd put it.
That's what I was going to say. Is like, even if you get one, where the heck are you storing it? Of all the places to lose a wallet. Oh, yeah. That guy's screwed.
Oh, Johnny, are you okay, buddy? Oh, he's not going fast anymore. Did they take your speed from you, Johnny?
He's so sad he can't even talk.
He was exclaiming, "Stupid, stupid, crawl into a hole and die," as we walked up.
You should have known better. Always go with your gut. Should have said heads.
So one fun detail is when you get within range of Sam, it transitions to a
slightly Western.
Yeah, a Western rendition of the Wall Market theme.
Here's out. You're one of the trio, right? I want you to get me into the audition.
Huh?
Pretty please?
Why not?
Really?
Sure. Next time an audition comes around, I'll put your name in the hat.
Next time will be too late. Can't you get me into this one?
You want in now? No can do, sweetheart. Already recommended Tifa, but she's got this in the bag.
How can you be so sure Corneo will pick Tifa? You never know, he might pick me.
Damn, you really do want in, don't you?
Sure do.
Then how's about we play for it? Call it, Missy. Heads or tails? Guess right, and I'll grant you your wish. Guess wrong, and you'll leave me in peace.
So, much more obviously with this one than the other ones, this choice also matters, and we're gonna say, no dice, pal.
No thanks.
Oh, not a gambler, huh?
I am! Heads!
Huh?
Tails, you lose. Hey, don't look so glum. You're a pretty enough gal. Just not quite Corneo's cup of tea. But if only the Don will do, try convincing one of the other two. That's why it's a trio, and not just the Mio.
Puns about our human trafficking ring.
Wait. Mind if I see that coin of yours? Trick coin. I had a hunch.
That's cheating!
And that's the Wall Market way. Lesson learned.
Still cheating.
This is added to our key items collection, like a lot of the other stuff that we get. Even if it's, even if it's not something we actually use, it's just like a fun thing to have in the inventory. I really wish we did use this at some point. I wish we got to use this to con somebody or something.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
This is also, I mean, like, obviously trick coins are a thing in a lot of stories. Like, it's not like it's a unique thing, but it's it stands out to me here. Also because there's a like really important plot point in Final Fantasy VI about a trick coin.
Okay.
Step right up, step right up. It's the fully automated, state-of-the-art item procurement machine.
Oh, this is the item sign you were talking about earlier that you pointed out. Okay. Well, I guess I'll use your state-of-the-art item procurement machine, mister. Looks a little overwrought for an item procurement machine, but... Excuse me?
Maybe it's broken?
Maybe it's broken?
Any item you can think of, just a button push away. Huh? What's that? Not working, you say? Huh. Maybe there's something wrong with the wiring. Huh? It shot you? Well, That's not good for business. Wiring must be faulty or something.
Dude needs a better story.
World of tomorrow. Any item you can think of, just a button push away.
I guess maybe, like, none of the people who have walked in have walked out yet, so he didn't have to... He wasn't really ready to be confronted about the Gatling gun.
Step right up, step right up. It's the fully automated...
So that is another detail that is straight out of the original game. Again, when this was, like... When this was a very scuzzy, dangerous place.
Oh, this place is full up too.
I swear, all men are dogs.
You got it.
That right. Where do they get off treating us like we're not even here?
So there are so many different little NPC conversations going on throughout this place that I can't highlight all of them, even though I spend a lot of time here listening to a lot of them. A couple,
chunky girl representation.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
A couple of the characters we walked past, like a lot of characters talking about relationships, complaining about #men.
Yeah.
The guy who was complaining about this place being full is like a local who's mad that tourists are taking over all his favorite restaurants.
My weak will, but it was like
Is this the place?
Think so.
Let me handle this. You wait out here, okay?
And why would I do that? No, I'm coming with.
I'm not really sure that...
You're a man of many talents, but talking isn't one of them.
They didn't teach me how to talk in soldier school, Aerith.
I mean, shit.
Yeah?
I mean, shit.
Well, let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll fare a bit better than Johnny.
Whoa.
Good evening.
Oh. Hey,
Welcome to the heart and soul of Wall Market, the Honeybee Inn. Is there a honey boy or girl whose company you desire?
Ew. I don't know why that was icky to me, but it was icky to me.
Ah, the shining star of the Honeybee Inn. Now, are you the one who made the appointment, sir? Can I have your name?
Oh, we don't have an appointment.
I see. I'm terribly sorry, sir. An appointment is required, and the earliest available slot is 3 years from now.
Wow.
3 years?
All we want is 5 minutes. He can spare that.
I need his help for the Corneo audition.
Yes, well, regardless of the circumstances, you cannot meet him without an appointment.
Is there really no other
The
way?
music seems a little upbeat for this conversation.
But Mr. Rodea does occasionally extend invitations to individuals who catch his eye. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but there really is nothing that can be done.
I guess that's that then. Oh well, let's try someone else.
Can I just say, I really like this dude's suit, actually. The green on gold actually looks really good. The wing on the side, like, makes it a little, like, you know, you couldn't wear it anywhere else. But that's fine. Now, hold on. Maybe we'll sneak in the back. Maybe we'll just break in the back and find Andrea. That one dude was talking about a secret way back in, right?
Oh, yeah,
We'll sneak in and we'll find it. We'll go around and we'll bust into Andrea's room. And oh, there's somebody else hiding back here. Who's this?
What?
Aren't you that Leaf House?
Hey! What the hell, Merc? Digging into people's personal affairs in this town is a huge no-no.
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, I've wanted to be a dancer ever since I was a little girl. I come here at night to live the dream. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell the children, okay?
Well, yeah.
I've always wanted to dance for a living.
So you remember her, right?
Yeah.
We interacted. She was helping. We did the when the kids were all like scattered around town. We were interacting with her, and she was talking about that she had somewhere she needed to be that evening. Yeah. And she was already among the NPCs we've met. She had a little bit more going on than most of our quest givers. I really like that detail. It's just you know, she's got She's got an inner, as they say in literature discussions, a rich inner life.
Yes.
There's a lot. You know, with relatively few words about her, there's a lot painted about her as a character. The second game does a much better job with like interesting supporting characters than this game does. She feels skews a little bit closer to how the NPCs feel in Rebirth, because there's a lot of the side quests in Rebirth are like massive improvements over this one. There's just like they're a bit more interesting from a gameplay and structural standpoint, and just you interact with significantly more interesting people.
It's an undisputed truth, and I dare anyone try and deny it.
I dare. You are wrong, sir. Folia may be new, but she is clearly the best and the only one worthy of being called the greatest.
Wow, good for her.
I really like the way that those two dudes are arguing.
Sir.
Yeah.
Got my insurance premium?
That does it. Just leave me alone.
What's that now? You'd like to submit a complaint about our monster insurance coverage? Speak up. Are you dissatisfied with our service?
This isn't insurance. It's a scam. What kind of contract is this?
It's always best to be prepared for the worst, wouldn't you agree? Keep this up. You might want to sign up for this. Quality monster insurance is more essential than ever these days. What's that? You're very interested in the coverage we offer? Only our premium policy will do for you, sir.
But yeah, there's a chest behind them, but we can't get to it right now. But no, these two dudes, they're talking about...
No way! You've lost your marbles, man!
My marbles are secure, sir. 'Tis you who are crazy.
They're just like, these two dudes have never spoken to a woman in their life.
No. Nope.
The 'tis you. I say, you are wrong, sir. They've got like a,
very, milady. Yep.
They're posters. I don't know where they're posting, but they're posters.
I'm so excited to finally see Andrea's show.
Yeah.
Drank a little too much.
Maybe the breeze will sober you up.
Wait a minute. Are you leaving already?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got some business I need to take care of.
I bet you're going to cow somewhere
The
else.
Good Luck
What
Bar.
are you talking about? It's work. I'll come back again soon.
I can't believe I bought the same disc twice.
Excuse me, sir. If you like, you can have it.
Oh?
Yeah, so this is another theme that we would not get to in the normal course of Remake. Farm Boy, obviously. Gonna give you a hint. Plays at a farm. And ain't no farms in Midgar. So there's a couple of interesting conversations here, and this one, like, we'll come back and listen to this again in a second, but it kind of got cut off here. I will come back and get them again in a second because we missed the front half of it. These two over here.
Are you leaving already?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got some business I need to take care of.
Oh, I guess I go back to them later. I was crazy. Whatever.
This job isn't as easy as people think.
Tell me about it. It's starting to weigh on me a little bit.
But I really need the money. How else am I supposed to get a ticket for a premiere seat at the Honey Me Inn? I'll do anything to see Andrea perform, even if it kills me.
Well, the heart wants what it wants, huh?
Promise to spend more next time.
I pinky promise. The cow, the squeeze, the moo-moo, I'll buy it all.
Yeah, I knew you. I was looking over for your reaction to that.
I was ready to kill the guy you just left. He talked and talked for 3 whole hours about trains and timetables.
Oh, he liked trains, huh?
Are the worst. It's like, excuse me, I don't care.
Oof.
No, that's not it. His facts were all wrong. The first train Shinra created to support Midgar's infrastructure wasn't the Hoka 160. It was the 70. But we're here to make customers feel good about themselves.
So she likes trains,
Yes.
too.
She's a train nerd. And he was a poser.
Are you leaving already?
That's hilarious.
But yeah, no, I love how packed this place is. There's a restaurant, just up on top of that building. You got to go upstairs to get to. This is stuff that feels like I don't know. You would think, like, how does anybody find these types of businesses? But there's all kinds of stuff in Tokyo that's like a sign on the street, and you got to walk down like a long hallway to the reverse side of a building, just like a concrete empty hallway, and then go up 3 flights of stairs to a bar, and like stays in business.
Shit.
And when we get within range of Madame M's place, we again have another rendition of the Wall Market theme, now with a, to use the parlance Cloud used when talking about dresses earlier, an exotic flavor.
She's a siren, I tell you. My Gil.
Okay.
This must be the place.
Welcome, welcome. Just the two of you? Step right up. Now then, what manner of massage do you desire?
Say what?
Is this your first time in our establishment?
Mm-hmm.
We are a hand massage parlor. An excess of fatigue and tension can make even the simplest task a terrible strain. It is our pleasure to relieve our patrons of that tension. And what better way to seek relief than through the skilled ministrations of a professional? So now that we understand each other, what manner of massage do you desire?
We're not customers.
Then you are...
Hoping you can help us get an invite to an audition with Dawn...
For the love of... Say another word and I'll shove this fan right down your throat. This is the last thing I need. You're young and stupid, and I suppose that means you think I'll let you off easy. So, you want what? A favor? Well, here's the thing. This is a massage parlor, a respectable establishment. But if you don't require our services, then tell me! Is there any reason I shouldn't have you dragged outside and shot for wasting my valuable time? Well... Name?
Cloud Strife.
Hand.
Huh?
Give it to me! The strong, firm hands of a fighter, yet they possess a certain elegance and grace. Okay, Cloud. Let's see what you're made of. After that, we'll talk.
So this was several weeks ago when we thought we were going to be able to film. I was really excited because you were like, I won't be able to come over until X time because I'm getting a massage first.
Oh.
And I was really excited to shoot that time. We didn't get to, obviously. But anyway, this is another choice that matters. What level of service you pick from Madame M here. We're going with the luxury course.
Of course.
So this next bit...
Then make your way to the room in the back.
This is a red light district, right?
Right.
But this is a T-rated game. This is basically an elaborate joke about age rating restrictions.
For our most well-to-do patrons. First, the hand cream. A generous coating for each and every one of your richly deserving fingers. Let's start with the tips. That's it. Relax. I'm only here to help. Oh, did that hurt?
No.
Then I'll move on to the base of the fingers. Let's see if we can't improve your circulation and get that blood flowing. No, don't fight it. Stress is poison to the body. And finally, some gentle stimulation for the palm. No more than a touch. Just like this. Oh, what was that? A cry of pleasure? Is this how you like it? How about this? Or maybe this?
Oh my god.
This is... There's an interview where they were like, this was... Yeah, so that was the most salacious we could do.
If that was to your liking, do come
He got a literal hand job.
The only thing that would have made it better is if they could have had like some hand cream strategically placed. You know, like
I paid $3,000 for her to massage my hand. That's it.
You're acting weird, Cloud.
Cloud, it was not that crazy, bro.
Really weird.
Ain't no way she worked that much magic just massaging your hands. I think it's because he's never been touched by a woman before.
All right then. I think I've seen everything I need to see.
This woman's a freakazoid.
So?
Tell me what you want, and we'll take it from there.
No, bro, seriously, are you okay?
Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
All right, whatever you say. So there's nothing much to see, but at least right now, well, after that's been done, the curtain is pulled back. You can walk back here and take a look around if you want to get a better look at her space.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing really to see.
The art on the walls is pretty cool.
It is, yeah. Why would anyone patronize this establishment?
I mean...
Oh, so you don't need that favor?
Look, if she was some kind of like, you know, she's got some chiropractic pseudoscience of like, I can do magic things with your hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay, whatever. But like, could you give me a full body massage while you're at it? I'll sit through your bullshit.
Really?
If I'm spending $3,000.
You cannot go dressed like that.
Huh?
I could never send Corneo a candidate wearing such a plain-looking getup. Doing so would call my position as one of the trio into question.
Is something wrong with my outfit?
Why do women keep asking me about their clothes? It's all right, looks comfortable, or it matter what I think? And once again, this choice does matter. I think I go with it matter what I think here. I think that's what I pick, if I recall correctly. I have a chart, but I'm at a different part of my notes right now.
Matter what I think?
Well, I think it's pretty cool.
Look, just take it outside the parlor, would you?
Sorry, we'll stop. So, what should I do about the outfit?
You just leave that to me. I'll put you in a dress so fabulous, you'll look like a million gil. So long as you can afford it.
How much?
What I said. But don't worry. It's obvious you can't afford a dress with that kind of price tag. So listen, I have an idea. There's an underground coliseum in this town. Up for a fight, Cloud? Good. Because I'm getting you into that arena. If you win the tournament, I'll transform Aerith into a drop-dead gorgeous beauty.
There any prize money?
Yes, for the person who got you in. So, what do you say?
All right.
That's what I like to hear. You'll need this. They're already letting fighters inside. You should hurry. Run along.
Well, I tried cupping at my last massage, but it was nothing like this.
Remember?
I don't think there's anywhere in the world quite like this.
Yeah. I don't even remember what it was. Oh, we went to a baby shower recently, and because we are a couple, that means that if babies are a topic, we will get pestered about like, so when are you two having
Yes,
kids?
of course.
Think we can win it all?
That's one thing I'm definitely sure of.
I appreciate the confidence, just don't get too cocky, okay?
There was something somebody said to Spencer that reminded him of a time we got a massage at a different place.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
So this is shot from the original, and this dude is chilling like this as he runs his shop. This dude was laying exactly in this pose in the original game. It's not as hard hitting this time around because this pose has been recycled for several other NPCs lying around the world. But in the original, it's like you walk into this store and that dude is just sitting there like
just
that.
chilling.
But anyway, sorry, please continue. Massage at another place.
And I think it was
Couples massage.
Yeah, it was when we were leaving. It was these Asian ladies, and she asked if we had kids, which was wild because we hadn't been like talking about kids, and he and I had not been dating very long at that point either. She just randomly was like, "You two have children?" We were like, "No," and she was like, "Shame, you make beautiful baby." I internally just died. I was just like, "What do you mean?"
He wasn't looking so hot, you know.
You make beautiful baby.
But this street.
Not right now, I don't.
No, nope, I sure don't.
Bad news. Shit, you're right. I don't want to go down there now.
So now anytime somebody says something about Spencer and I having kids, he's like, "We would make beautiful baby." It was a great massage, though. Those, like, I feel like it's a successful event if I leave a little bit sore. You know, like I know they got in there and did what they needed to do.
You know what?
It's all taken care of. The only thing is, the newbie screwed up. Got spotted by a tourist.
Then you best see to that.
So this one's funny. This dude.
Aren't you a curious cat walking dark alleys?
Don't
balls. So I'll give you a pass. This once.
This sure as hell sounds like Matt Mercer to me.
You didn't see or hear anything. You get me? Oh, kid. I know you're not telling me to move.
Which is pretty funny because I know that Matt played, unnamed Wall Market thug in this game because he said it before. But it was funny because he then got a major upgrade and he's playing like a significant character in Rebirth.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of funny. So when I was playing it this time, like looking out for him, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be him. Yeah, this guy's in pain, but I'm just looking at Cloud's hair right now.
Place to hang out. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna give a shit if you get your throat cut here.
So so we've now run into multiple guys getting sick in a back alley.
Yeah.
They are related to a quest line, the one that we won't be doing today.
Right. There's somewhere giving them food poisoning. Is it the monster burgers?
I'm not gonna talk about the quest line.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's not that interesting. But that is basically one of the quests you did in the original game was helping out a pharmacist with delivering medicine to sick people around town.
Okay.
And there are a number of sick people like tucked away in nooks and crannies.
Gotcha.
And in the other quest line, you got to do the same thing, deliver medicine to them. In this quest line, we're leaving them for dead.
Well,
they can deal with it.
The least you can do is give us a raise, am I right?
We're right behind the pharmacy right now where we bought the CD a minute ago, so the music's coming through the back wall.
Hold it. Best to steer clear of this alley. You may not like the people you find down here, and they may not like you. We're cool, though.
We're cool, though.
We're not up to anything. Honest. We just want a second away to relax.
You better not come in this alley. It's really dangerous. Yeah, but we're cool. Don't worry about it.
We're just giving you a heads up.
So if it's not us in here, you could have been a problem. But since you ran into us, we're cool. Don't worry about it. When we're hanging out here, it's safe. Yeah, this is the guy I was talking about a second ago. Who's upset that he can't get in any of he can't get into his favorite establishments anymore. So there are tons of little different alleyways and cut-throughs and ways to get around this town. I'm trying to take a different route each time that I go through here because there's so much different stuff.
Okay, that made me feel better because I was like, I feel like we have not retraced our steps hardly any.
No, I've deliberately routed this so that I was trying to take a different road every single time I went somewhere.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, he's got a new summon materia for us to fight. A fat chocobo, a spirit often associated with harvests and fertility.
Good.
Real fast, we're gonna spec up with that. He's not too crazy. He doesn't have any elemental weaknesses. Mainly he's just got a lot of health, and his one main supporting gimmick is he has Moogles who are flying around, and they aren't part of the fight, but they will summon ads who are little some of the other like iconic cartoony monsters that we would otherwise I think at least one of them I don't think we would see anywhere else in this game. The other one does show up elsewhere. There's the three enemies that get summoned I think are bombs, which you've probably seen before. We saw a vending machine that had one on it previously. They're big, angry face looking fireballs. They when they take damage, they swell, and if you don't kill them fast enough, they eventually explode and do a lot of damage. In an action game like this, you can just get out of range, so it's not as big of a deal. They also summon cactuars, which are the little cactus dudes who do the funny pose. And they also summon tonberries, who I pointed out on the chalkboard in the Leaf House previously. Tonberries are little turtle guys with lanterns and little butcher's knives.
And they stab you.
Yeah, and they move slow, and if they get close, they can do a move that just kills you instantly.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he summons tonberries anyway. I know he summons cactuars and bombs.
The Tonberry, like, the other names make sense. I can't make that name make sense for what that thing is.
Probably a Japanese pun that I don't know about.
I gotcha.
Would be my guess. But I also equip Refocus, which is a materia that Aerith came equipped with.
Okay.
That I'm going to be trying to show off Refocus for the next several fights, and I don't think I get it for a while.
Great.
It's an alternate limit break that you can only have if you have the materia equipped. It's character agnostic. It's not like a particular move. It's something that anybody can use as an alternative to their normal limit break.
Interesting.
I try to use it in this fight. I do not get it, I don't think. So
Cool.
it's going to be... I think it's going to be the next episode where I finally get it. Fat Chocobo does not have any elemental weaknesses, so this is not like a, stock up on fire or ice or whatever type of fight to be able to pressure him easily or exploit weaknesses easily.
Then I invite you to ready your portable battle simulator.
All right, Cloud. Now be careful not to run too crazy and, accidentally kill the people who are trying to eat monster burgers.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room here for
maybe it's
VR headsets.
Maybe it's not
oh my god, he's
VR
such a big boy.
Maybe it's not VR in the sense we think about it. Maybe it's Sword Art Online, where it cuts off your central nervous system and he and Aerith just like crumple to the ground in the middle of the street. Chad is like, it's okay. They are simply gamers.
Too bad. Cloud is fine.
Cloud. Collapsing on the ground is average gamer behavior. Pleasingly plump summon created in virtual reality. They appear in many a beloved fairy tale.
And now we're gonna kill him.
There's no special tricks to pressuring this guy. I think it's just I think it's like if you just do a certain amount of damage or like after certain attacks, he gets pressured and you can fill up his stagger gauge faster. But he's mainly he's just a big beefy tank kind of guy.
Woohoo! Oh my god, it's so cute.
Yeah, there has been a bunch of discourse about some people do not care for this this teddy bear Moogle design. He was in this game, but this is the only time where you see a Moogle, other than of course our favorite Moogle, Moggy, the shop vendor. You see them much more prominently and like right in the camera in Rebirth, and some people don't care for their design. I think they're fine.
Okay.
There are a lot of different. I think some people think they're a little creepy. They're a little too muppety. They're a little too teddy bear-y.
No, I like it. I'm here for it.
Yeah. No, there are a lot of Moogle designs across the course of the series. So I'm all for I'm all for more variety.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He got some speed on him
He's
to
excited,
be that big.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, I think it's after he does this big roll around move. He's like, "Woo, I'm a tired." Then you can do some more stagger damage.
Fat Chocobo.
Yeah, nothing super crazy strategy-wise about this fight. Just
Ooh, that. Well, I guess that's the
Yep,
bomb.
that's one of the bombs. Yep, these guys, the breed of bomb we see here are like these kind of.
I didn't realize they had such icky faces.
Yep, and again, these are enemies that appear in almost every Final Fantasy game, and they have a lot of different designs. We will see like some of the, I guess, more traditional like bright red ones later, but there are a lot of different like colors and varieties of them across the various games.
Okay.
And there was a Tonberry, but I killed him real fast. Went flying through the air. These question mark breeds are unique enemies that only show up in this fight. And I don't think I assess all of them, but you can replay this fight anytime you want, so it's not like a huge pressure on missing them. Because they're not like real, because they're being summoned by that Moogle, I guess they're mysterious for whatever reason. Because normally, even if you haven't summoned assessed something, you can at least see its name.
Well, yeah.
Know?
Thanks for coming to help.
Ooh, get him.
Yeah, I don't think we've actually gotten to use Shiva since we fought her.
I don't think so.
So I think the only boss fight we've had since we fought Shiva was Rude, and that's not a fight where you can summon.
And Rude was the guy
that
we did fight him with the baseball bat.
Yeah,
didn't we?
that's the Black Turk with the with the seemingly infinite supply of sunglasses.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a Tonberry down in the corner.
Oh, I see him. He looks kind of icky too.
Yep. He's very glossy in this game. But they're in a very fine territory between cute and a little spooky, which is perfect. It's one of the one of the things that, and there's Cactuar skittering around. Cactuars always move really fast. That's kind of their thing. The Dragon Quest series, with character and enemy design by recently deceased Akira Toriyama, is very famous for like really, really good, like iconic cartoony monster design. Final Fantasy tends to skew a little more artsy and/or realistic with its monster design, but it has a couple of reoccurring, more mascot-like enemies. Cactuar and Tonberries are kind of among those, and I think they have really, really good designs. Yeah, keep in mind, folks, the Arcane Ward is not just for Aerith. Everybody can use that. Take advantage. That goes for if you're playing Rebirth, too, because she's still got it. Don't forget she has it.
It's your turn now.
Gotcha.
Oh, anime finisher.
Whee!
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it, because we're so cool.
Truly amazing work, Cloud. This is incontrovertible proof that the universe has a sense of humor.
What?
Now that you have a fun new partner in Fat Chocobo, you can work together to squash Shinra like a bug.
Cloud, now that you have a chunky BF, you should be able to cuddle and make easy work of any of your opponents.
All of your future battle intel submissions.
I bet that Chocobo would be so warm.
Yeah, probably.
Be like the scene of My Neighbor Totoro, where
Yes.
he's just like laying on his big old tummy.
I was about to express concern about the smell, but as we discussed in a previous episode, apparently Chocobos smell pleasant enough to have fabric softener scented after them.
Yes.
Though if ever there was a Chocobo that was gonna smell by default like roasted Chocobo, like sun-baked Chocobo, like we discussed previously, it would be the Fat Chocobo.
Yes. But maybe it's like, have you seen
Please enter from the right. And contenders,
A Whisker Away?
I have not seen A Whisker Away, no.
Okay. It really, really, really wanted to be like a Ghibli movie. And I don't think it did a bad job. I think it was just a Netflix animated film.
Sure.
You know, like, I'm not sad that I watched it. I think it was a great time. But I probably won't watch it again anytime soon.
Sure.
But a recurring... I didn't even realize we were talking to Johnny's dad.
He just goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
You could probably have this whole conversation and he still wouldn't be done talking.
Chance to get a ticket to my favorite place. Was it? Oh,
I could never tell. You jerk. It's the Honeybee Inn. So, a recurring thing is that one of the characters smells like sunshine.
Uh-huh.
Just talking about the chocobo, I was like, I bet he smells like sunshine.
Have you watched Samurai Champloo?
No.
Samurai Champloo is awesome. It's it's the same guy who made Cowboy Bebop. It was the thing he did after that. And one of the
it's me, a soldier, showing up here.
Yeah. No way there'd be any soldiers in the tournament tonight. One of the I wouldn't say this is really a spoiler, but it's something that a character doesn't point out until later to this person. One of the central quest is one of the characters is trying to find someone she calls, quote, the samurai who smells of sunflowers.
Okay.
And it takes a really long time before someone points out to her, what the hell are you talking about?
What does that
Sunflowers
mean?
don't have a scent.
What's this? You're here to compete? I hope you know you're cutting it really close. So, the two of you are a team?
Team? No, it's just me.
Yes, the two of us are a team. I need to get into that audition, but I won't let anyone else fight my battles for me. That includes you, mister.
Damn.
All right, team it is. Head to the waiting area down below.
It is a buried lead from right at the beginning of the show that it's kind of a wild goose chase. That she this is I don't consider this a spoiler. It's not necessarily that there's no one, she is looking for somebody. She just doesn't really have any useful clues.
Yeah.
But it's not a spoiler because the samurai who smells of sunflowers is already an inherently impossible lead to follow.
Yeah.
So, how deep does this thing go, you think? I wonder how many people are fighting.
I'm talked out for the day, Aerith. I just had to talk to Johnny's dad.
Hey, you're not nervous, are you?
Nope.
Really? You're even more quiet than usual.
Just trying to focus, like you should.
Hey, lovebirds, over here!
In the city that never sleeps, in the paradise of debauchery and sin, the pain and pleasure, where your every desire can be indulged for the right price. Wall market! To you esteemed connoisseurs of chaos and bloodshed, we bid you the warmest of welcomes. Are you sitting comfortably? Or tonight, the most gruesome spectacle anywhere in Wall Market or beyond shall be yours to witness.
I love the body language we're getting here.
Yeah.
Tonight's grand prize is no less than 1 million gil, and there's only one way to get it. Brutalize your opponents, thoroughly and utterly, viciously, without mercy, until they vomit blood. Only the most ruthless fighters, the savages still standing here at the end, shall claim the gil and the glory. And now, the long-awaited event in which the Blood-Starved Beast will battle for your amusement in the corner! Warriors of every shape and size will fight to the death before your very eyes! And tonight, Corneo time!
Wow, this place is really something.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Aerith. Well, looks like we're in for an exciting time on the next episode.
This really is a crazy night, dude.